Hi, Kyle Davis coming to you again from InfoComm 14. We are here in the Wolfvision booth and checking out some of their document cameras and other cameras that they got going on. I know a lot of people, document camera is still a real big, important, vital item in a lot of education spaces because we still have documents. There's still even those guys that haven't let go of the projector age and move on to the 21st century of PowerPoints and things. But even beyond that, a lot of times in labs and those kind of things, there's some use of things in anatomy, biology, geology. There's a lot of times there's little things that we want to show to larger groups. And to that end, they actually have a really cool thing here at the Wolfvision booth, and that is they have a 3D camera. So you got to check this out. All right, so here, this is an example of imagine of like a gross anatomy lab or something like that. So they got, could be something like that they want to show to everybody. But they have that up there, the projector, or the camera rather, that sees that. But then it comes over here, and I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but that is actually a 3D image. I was just looking at that myself a second ago, and it looks pretty great. I mean, you can't tell if I'm not wearing my cool 3D glasses, but if I put these cool 3D glasses on, and I look really stylish with those over my regular glasses, I look hip, yes, but I can look at this thing and it's popping right off the screen. It is real 3D, and it's a live 3D generated image from that camera. So that's actually really cool. It's a really great way to have a much more engaging experience. And I can imagine as a student, you probably couldn't do this to a large auditorium, but to a smaller lab type space, you could definitely see some applications of some really great ways to examine these kind of spaces without everybody having to, to gather around that space. And these little passive lenses aren't really that expensive to have a packet of to distribute out to the class. So I could definitely see a lot of uses of this in certain areas of the education space, especially. And so definitely one of the cool, really interesting things you find and you get to play with at InfoComm that if you hadn't come here, you don't get to. So I get the pleasure of playing with, and you get the pleasure of watching me play with it. But it's actually really cool. So if you are in the education market, I definitely recommend you check this out. If you have science rooms or those kinds of spaces, it's something that is different than the kind of thing you would normally see and you would normally have in those spaces. But having the option is a pretty cool way of accomplishing that. I don't know.